All right, guys. So, welcome to another video on Blue Tech Empire Python tutorials. So, in this tutorials or in this video, we are going to be looking at three things. We are going to be coding together. I love to show you how we do coding, so you can learn a few things from at least someone who has been coding for a while. So, in this video, we are going to write three programs: a word extractor, and filter, email domain counter, an email domain counter, and a unique word counter. You're going to understand the meaning of all these programs once we get into the video. So let's dive into the video and get our hands dirty. So we're going to be using Visual Studio Code to write this program. If you like Visual Studio Code for Python and you want to know how to install it, you can check out the video we made on Visual Studio Code. I guess it's going to appear on the top right hand side if you're watching this video on YouTube. So you should take note of that. So you can watch that video and so you can get Visual Studio Code. It's very good. It's a very good idea because of the IntelliSense and everything. So I love Visual Studio Code and I guess you're going to love it too. So we're going to start with the first program called let me look at we have word extractor and filter. Now this program is going to teach us a little about sets. You understand, we're going to learn a few things about sets on this video. So we're going to dive in and straight away I'm going to be showing you what's happening. So let's create a new file. Let's close this file. I don't need this file here. Don't save. All right, let's create a new file. Let me need to all right, so let's create a new file. Now go to file, new file. All right, so we're gonna file, we're gonna save this file, save as I'm going to save it to my desktop, and the name to the file is let's say word extractor, and we're gonna select Python, and we're gonna save this. Okay, now let's start straight away. So we're gonna start with a comment so we know what this program is doing. This program extracts words from a piece of text and removes profane words specified or obtained from another set. Select words from a piece of text into a set and remove profane words obtained from another set. So now we're going to have our input to save time. I save some input, so let's set input text equal to it should be on triple quotes because it's quite some long text. So I'm going to copy that text from here. Now here is some text. It's not the original text. I actually inserted some profane words like fool, fuck, and I think stupid, and even bad. Bad was already in there, but we're going to consider it a profane word. And is there anyone again? Um, Dirty. Let's say my dirty. Let's put dirty. My dirty feet. So let's consider dirty to be a profane word, just so we can have enough profane words to execute the program. So now let's define our profane words. We're going to call it profane, um, prof, profane, profane words. I don't know if the spelling is correct, profane words. And we're going to put it in a set. There's a reason why we're putting it in a set so we can carry out the set operation. It's very important. It's very, very important to do this. as we're going to be seeing, you're going to be seeing the reason why I'm actually doing this. So here is how you can learn the importance of set. I'm trying to show you the importance of set to do fast processing. So now what our program is going to do is it's going to go through this. Okay, it's going to go through this. I'm going to separate this so that they are all words, and I'm going to remove all this stuff. Let's see. Okay, let's remove all this stuff, or let's just put every word should be on its own, just to make life easy. We can still do this. Yeah. Now we don't want this as words, so we're gonna take out that within our code. You know, let's remove this full stop just to make life simple. Let's remove this full stop to make life simple. And this, okay. So there are a few stuffs. It may not be a perfect program because we don't want to do something complicated for us. So now, first we have to extract each the words, and to extract words, we ain't going to use any stuff complicated. We're just gonna say for this in this, and we're gonna extract the words. Now let's extract the words into a list and see what happens. Words equals to an empty list. Now we're gonna say for word in words, if word is not equal to, we want to extract this string. We don't want this string to be part of the words. Then word dot append, word dot append, um, words. Sorry, we want to now append to the list. Words dot append. We want to append word. So we want to append. We're going to learn this for loop in a few videos ahead, but we're trying to go through every word here. Um, and it's not really possible to do like this because here we're going through characters. So the best stuff we can do is to split this word first into first split. Let's say raw words, and let's split word input text dot split input input text. I don't have suggestions. I don't really know why. I'm going to check why. We needed to have suggestions, but we don't have any suggestions. It looks like there's an error somewhere. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. Look like there's an error somewhere, so we don't have suggestion. We don't have suggestions. All right, so we're going to check. There's an error somewhere. We don't have suggestions. Don't know why. All right, so raw was equals to input text text. I don't know why this not. But I'm going to close this. I'm going to open it back. Visual Studio Code, just so we can have our suggestions back. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't know why we don't have any suggestions. All right. So for raw words, let's say, okay. All right, we have suggestions back now. Okay, so let's say for input, raw words equals to input text dot input text dot split. We're going to use the split method. Let's say it asks us to split, and we just want to split it into spaces, so we're going to leave it like this. Now it's going to take this stuff, split into spaces, and produce a list. We can see the list here. Let's print out raw words. Print raw words. Let's see. Here is how you code. You must debug from time to time to actually see if your code is doing what you want. So you see here are the raw words. We've extracted all the words. You saw we also extracted this, which is not very good, but we extracted all the words, so since here we are trying to extract words, you see what we're going to do now. Now, from here, we're good to go. We've extracted words. Now, we're going to go through this raw words, which is a list. because the split will return a list of all the words here. We're going to go through so we printed raw words. Now we're going to create what we call words. Now these words are like our filtered words, but let's just give them let's say I don't know, let's just call it words rather than writing something long. Words, it's empty. We want it to be a set. Now why do we want it to be a set? Because if you look at our recent output, let's see our recent output. Let's see our recent output. I want to show you something. Now we have multiple words. There is, we should still have my, and we have repetition is, we got in, and we have multiple ins, like, so we don't want that. So what we want is just single words, you understand? And there are ways in which we can remove, for example, this comma from this word, but let's not get the program too complex, you understand? I just want something simple. So we're going to leave this attached to that word. We're going to consider it as a separate word, so for at least for simplicity. So because we want to remove duplicates, we have to save it in a set, because as you append stuff to a set, you can still use the list to check whether this in this or whatever, but let's just learn it through sets, because it can come in handy sometimes to use set, which may be much faster. So we say, instead of that, now we're going to create now what we call words, and it's going to be an empty set. To create an empty set, you need to do this, or else it will be a dictionary. Now we say for word in raw words, we want to remove the triple dot period signs, you understand this, the ellipse sign, ellipsis, yeah, I think that's how they call it. So we first check if word is not equal to three dots. We want to remove this, so we don't want it to be part. We're gonna now say set dot add. We want to add word to set word. So I think it's good. Let's print set. Print set. Let's see what set will look like. All right, the set and description error. We had a mistake. Oh, we use and, yeah. So we have to correct this. Add. What was the error again? Said add for set object doesn't apply to str object. All right, so we're gonna fix that. Let me close this. Well, the close. All right. All right, so I always do this error. It's set is word. Sorry, you remember word is the set. I always say set dot at. I've been doing this error for some time now. So we have words. What is the set? So we want to add it. So let's check now. I don't know why I always do this. It's annoying. So we have let's print something better. I printed set. Let's print word. Sorry. Programming, you make a lot of mistakes sometimes. So words. All right, so let's be faster now. All right, so you see here we have a set. Now the difference between the set and the list is we don't have as you can see in the set, we don't have repetitions. There's no repetition and there's no triple quote. We have removed the triple quotes, we have removed the repetition. Now we have single words. That's the advantage of using a set. You remove any form of repetition from a list of items. Now with a set, what we want to do is we want to remove profiling words from this set, and then now we can display the final set. So we create something called cleaned words, clean words equals to. Now to get the clean words, we have to use one of the set um operators. We learned during in our video on set. If you haven't watched the video, it will be good for you to watch it. In our video of set, we saw several set operators. We looked at the differences between two sets. We look at the union between two sets. We looked at the intersection. We saw symmetric difference between two sets, and we saw superset and subset. In this case, we want to find the difference between sets one, not really set one. We want to find the difference between this set, word set, and this other set, profaning words. So we want to extract items that are in words but not in profaning words. That's the shortcut. So clean words is equals to it's very easy. Clean words. In fact, let's check words again so you really see the profaning words. Let's print um words again so you can see the profaning words are in it. Yeah, so let's print this. So look, just wanted to see. You see fork, full, dirty, and all those stuffs. Yeah, profaning words, a lot of profaning words here. Now we just want to wipe that profaning words out. So we're gonna say um clean words equals to take items from words that are not in profaning words. Now just print. Let's print out the clean words. Clean words. Now clean words. Let's use this. Now let's use this. Clean words format. Now clean words. Just find a clean way to print clean words. So let's see if those words are really being cleaned. So you see, we use the difference operator to do that with sets, and it automatically filters out everywhere, every clean. This one will act as a filter to whatever all the raw words. So you're gonna see how this will work. Let's run it. So you see the words have been cleaned. And let's see, full, what's here, not here. So let's check this again. Let's check what we are printing out. Um, all right, so I think we are using, it should be different, not union. We're actually combining both words. So now let's find the difference. I think this is the correct, is minus, not or. Yeah, so now all profaning words have been removed. You see, no profaning words, no profaning words, no profaning words. So we are done. Dirty is still here because dirty was not part of the profaning words. You see dirty, but we can add dirty to profaning words and the trick will be done. We can just add dirty. So very easy to add new words to a profaning. If you're running something on the back end of your server, very easy to add a new word and everything works fine. You see dirty is out now. We have everything clean. All right, so now we have a list of words. Now you can use this for replacing and other stuff, but I don't want the program to get so complicated. So let's go to the next program. The next program is let me check where I wrote this down. Yeah, we have email domain counter. So let's move straight to that. All right, so now we're gonna save this file, save as desktop, desktop, let's desktop. All right, so we're gonna write email domain counter. Now, email domain counter, and we're gonna save it. Now, the next stuff we're looking at is the email domain counter. Now, the email domain counter, let's start with a comment. This program counts the the number of .com. Let's check our list of domains to see the difference. We have .com, .gmail, I mean like gmail.com, sorry, fr.com, and um, yahoo.com. The number of gmail.com, comma, fr.com, and yahoo.com. So first of all, what happens is we create a dictionary um, in a list of emails. All right, so we first have emails. Now we copy this so that we can be fast. We copy our emails. It's in the list. Oh, but we have a problem. All right, let me fix that. Mm, we have to. All right, so copy. Now we can do this. I'm gonna fix that. All right, so we are good to go. I had to put some columns, some quotations everywhere. So now we have emails. What we want to do is actually to count the number of Yahoos, um, you know, Yahoo, Yahoo.com, fr.com, and gmail.com. So we're going to create a dictionary, email dict, email dict, and we're going to say, um, let's see, we create a dictionary and we say it has Yahoo, Yahoo. Initially, let's be 0, the key value pair 0. If you haven't watched the video on Dict and you don't understand this, it will be important for you to watch it. We have Gmail, and we have 0, and we have FR. Let's use FR, and we have it to be 0. So in our function, we're going to be doing this now. Now we're just going to go through the emails. For email, in emails, what to do is to check if email dot ends with let's say yahoo.com, do something. If email dot end with yahoo.com, we need to get the current value, and we need to get the current value of email. So there's a short form to do it, but I don't want to use, there's a shorter form, but I won't be using that short form now, but I'm going to just show you. So the first thing, we want to get the current value of email. So we're going to say call count equals to email dict. We get the key. The key is Yahoo, because we are here Yahoo. And then now we want to say, now we're gonna add 1 to that current count. So we're gonna say email dict Yahoo is equal to call count plus 1. There's a shorter way to do it, but let's not worry about that now. Let's show you how to code normally. So elif, let's copy stuff here, but when you copy, you need to be very careful. Elif email dot ends with, we want to say fr gmail.com. We don't want this now. We want Gmail, and you have to be careful when copying, Gmail, no, Gmail. So let's see, current count equals email dig Gmail. Yeah. So next one, you can just assume the last is an fr, but to be actually precise, we will not do that. We'll still have an elif. We're going to learn the if else statement later on. I'm just using it now, but so you learn, focus on the dictionary. So if emails dot end with, we learn the ends with method or function that's from the string object in our strings video. So if you haven't watched the string video and you want to understand more about strings, you can actually watch the video. So ends with, let's say fr.com. Let's say we want to change the fr, yeah. So very important. Email dict fr. You have to be very careful. Fr, because we're copying stuffs. So you can, like you see, we didn't make a mistake here. So let's just be sure everything is okay. If email.m yahoo.com, is it Yahoo? Yeah. Email dict Yahoo, get the current count, then we put current count plus 1. Yeah. So email dict ends with Gmail, yeah. Gmail, dict Gmail, yeah. Fr. Okay. Looks like everything is okay. So let's print final result. Let's just print the final dict. Print um, results, print results. Let's see, results. Okay, so let's see the printed let's see the printed stuff now. So print result and email dict. Let's print the final result. I think it's an email dict. Yeah. So let's go. We're good to go. Now let's see the result. So you see Yahoo, we have 7, Gmail, we have 7, and FR, we had 6. So there is the simple program we created. We just had to we had our emails, we created our dictionary, we went through the emails. If we see it ends with Yahoo, we change the value for a particular key. We increment the value, you understand? We increment the value for a particular key. In fact, the matching key, if it's Yahoo, Yahoo, if it's gmail.com, Gmail, it's fr.com, fr. So that's it for that program. Let's move to the last program. The last program is, we call it the email domain counter. Now we want to do the word counter. So word counter for a dictionary, it's very easy. What we want to do is to create for every word in a particular list. We want to count the number of each word in a particular string. So we are going to be using this string here, and we're going to count every number of words, but we will not be counting this. We will not be counting this, the ellipse. You understand? We'll not count this ellipse sign. And let's say we normally have to take out the the comma and all this stuff. I'll take out the comma just so we should not have the comma. I'm going to take out the comma. Yeah, I'm going to take out the comma. We are going to use the replace method of string just so that the program is complete. So this is our data set. We're going to be working with this data. All right. All right. So let's continue. Um, Now, that's my data set. Okay, so now we go straight into the program. We start with the comments. This program counts the number of each word in a piece of text. You see, now it's going to count the number of each word. Now, let's just get directly to our raw data. Raw data equal to, it should be triple quotes because it's some need to go new line, so it should be triple quotes. If you don't understand all these quotes I'm using, you can watch the video on string or introduction to Python part 2. You can watch in any of them, either of them, and you're going to understand how to use double quoted string. So I'm going directly to get my data. Here is it. We want to remove triple quotes, and we want to remove the comma. We don't want those stuff. So here is it, and here we go. Now let's trim raw text to something else, or um let's say filter one, filtered. Let's filter the text a little bit. So now let's get through each of the text and let's remove. So here's what we're going to be doing for each character. Now for ch in raw text, raw data, each character, if we find something wrong, we're not gonna append it to our new filtered text. So let's check. All right, so now we get if ch equal to, we don't want a comma, we don't, or if ch not equal to, or if ch equal to um let's say if c let's do like this. If ch equal to comma, or ch equal to a period, or yeah, we don't want periods, and I think in that case we should be cool. We don't want periods, we don't want comma. Yeah, we don't want periods, we don't want comma. Is there any stuff we don't want? No. All right, so or ch equals to a period, we're gonna just continue. We're gonna learn all this. It means the loop should continue. If not, then we're gonna attach filtered filter plus equal to ch. So let's check now our final ca filtered print filtered. All right, let's check filter. Now you see we have cleaned the text, we have removed commas, we have removed the triple stuff, and we have removed the full stop. I think we're good. All right, we're good to go. Okay, so now we're going to split that text into spaces so we can extract the words first. All right, so now we're going to say words equal to filter dot split. It's going to split into spaces. Now let's print words to check if we're running okay. Words. Okay, we have split the words. Now it's time to put our dictionary of words. So let's create a dictionary called words dict. Okay, words dict equal to all right. Now we're going to go through our words for word in words, and we're going to extract count each words in the word dict. So we're going to what we want to do is we want to use lower. Okay, so current word, we want to use lowercase so that we don't have any duplication. Current word equals to word dot lower. First, word dot lower. We change it to lowercase first before now we can do what we want to do. So now we want to get, if we have this key, do you understand? Now look what we're going to do. We're going to try to get the key and do something. So let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to first check if the key exists. There's a short way of doing it, but I may do the long way. Okay, exists equal to let's say all right, we're going to use in. We're going to say if current word is exit equals to current word in yeah, this is a boolean. We are trying to form now a boolean value. Current word in word dict. Now if the word already exists, we need to just get the current value. Okay, all right, if the word exists, we're going to take the current value. If exists, we're going to first get the core var current count equals to let's say word dict given by that current word. Now that's the current var. Then we're going to set the new var word dict current word equals to current count plus 1. If not, then we're just going to set it to 0. You understand? Else we're just going to say word dict current word. Let's first get current word equals to current count current word you know this is the first, so we're going to say equals to 1 because we are getting the first word. So now this is actually the end of this program. I just wanted to know we have reached the end. We first had to clean our text by removing comma and dots. The dot also removed this stuff. That's why sometimes we have double space, but you know it's okay. So then we did word equals to filter the split. We created a list of separate words. Then now we're going through words. Now we converted it to lower so that we have only lowercase keys. You know, upper and lowercase keys will not make any sense. Then now we now have exists. We check if current word in word dict. Check the key if that key exists. If exists, what it does is it said current count equals to word. We get the current count, then word current word, we add it by, we add one to it, count plus one, current count plus one, else we just set it to one. So in this case now we're going to print a nice for key value. We learned all this when we studied dictionary, so please, if you haven't done that, if you haven't watched the video on dictionary, it's advisable to watch it. It equals to word dict dot values. I think values returns a tuple. Let's see. An object providing a view of these dot values. Okay, dot items, sorry. Items. I think items returns a tuple. Yeah, dot items. Alright. What do we do? Um Now what we want to do is we want to print a nice message, print and it gives us first, it prints out the word, and it prints the count followed by the count. Prints the word followed by the count. So we say dot format. Now the word is key, the key, and the count is the value. So now I think we are done. Let's see what happens. All right. So office 2, water is 1, all these stuffs, and here are all the words we have in the here are not all, there are a couple of them here. So you see we have long, 2, things, 2, and all that. So there is a simple word counter. As you have seen, Python can be used for text processing. Yes, like somehow some kind of text processing or text word mining. So I just wanted you to see this already some kind of data analysis example we're doing. So I just want to show you it's possible to use dictionary sets to carry out certain stuff. So in this video, we have looked at the word extractor and filter using sets, the email domain counter using dictionary, and we have looked at the word counter using dictionary. All right, so see you in the next video where we're going to be looking at different operators in Python, like the arithmetic and all those operators. All right, so see you then and have a nice time. All right.